So this is like my third or fourth time trying to record this video. So I'm gonna go with what I know instead of trying to do impromptu. In my classroom, I use lots of Disney references because yes, I am that forever child. I guess that's why I became a teacher. So who here has ever seen the movie Up? In the movie Up, there's this dog named Doug, and one of his biggest lines is squirrel. And so that's in regards to the fact that he has such a small attention span that he can get distracted really quickly by the littlest of things. And I don't know about you, but I guess maybe it's the blonde in me, but I squirrel a lot. And that goes into teaching, that goes into when I'm in professional development, that goes into when I am reading for this course or watching videos for this course. So how do we get past this squirreling in our students? Well, according to Michael Johnston and his video 6 research-backed reasons to prove video lessons are important, we need to be doing short videos for our students about our lessons. So he backs this up with research. Our attention spans, not just adult attention spans, but children's attention spans are mere minutes. And yet here we are teaching lessons 20, 30, 40 minutes. Sometimes we're up there the whole time just blabbing away. I mean, yeah, it works, but does it really? Are they really grasping all the things that we need them to grasp? So if we chunk it down into the important parts into small bits, maybe say at most 10 minutes, that's still kind of pushing it. If we do maybe 7 or 8 minute videos that are going along the chunks of what we need to teach, our students are better able to grasp what we need them to grasp. And then what about those students who are not like me, who are afraid to raise their hands and ask questions and say, hey, I didn't quite get that? What about them? The ones who are shy and afraid of calling attention to themselves for fear of, I don't know, because that's not me. I don't get it. I am that person who raises my hand for every single question, anything that pops in my head. But how do I reach them? Well, if we are chunking into the manageable portions, these students are able to go back and access this information and find that spot where the miscommunication was, or where they happened to have squirreled and didn't get that information. So those are 2 ways that we could fix things just by making short videos. But then also it got me to thinking, what about all my students who are not on level? My 504 students, my IEP students, the ones who have documentation saying they need that chunking, they need that verbal instruction, they need those notes written in those 1 to 2 step directions. They need something that they can go back on so that they can get it, because 9 times out of 10, they're not going to get it the first time. So this allows us to stay within those IEPs. It also allows us to meet our students where they need to be met in order to succeed. But what about improving ourselves? I know most K through 12 teachers know about T-tests, and T-tests is where we're getting graded. So one of those T-test domains is student-led learning. So if we have these videos available for these students to go back onto to grasp better the information that we've taught, doesn't that cover that domain? But so in this module, I guess, you told us to leave with one question. So it's not necessarily about videos, but my question on this is how to present this in a learning management system. I know Canvas seems to work amazing with how you're able to nestle things within each other and have everything within a framework. However, I'm rocking it with Google Classroom, and Google Classroom does not have the most organized system, I guess you would call it. So I love this idea. I want to implement this idea. If I can walk away from this course with one thing that I can implement and take and use in my everyday classroom life, I would love for it to be videos. Because, you know, besides the fact that it took me like 5 tries just to get this, I think it would be beneficial to my students. I really do. I think this is a great avenue. I love when I watch Dr. Killam's videos, but how do I make it work? Do I create a website and have my students go to that website because Google Classroom isn't conducive to this? Or because the more times you have to click, the more confused and lost the students are going to get. I want something that they can easily access. Like, okay, so go here and here's the videos. Like, I don't know. So if y'all have any suggestions, I would greatly appreciate the help because I really do want to do this. I hope y'all have a great day. Thank y'all.